Secrets readers. This is Carlo reporting to you from CEDIA 2024, and I'm here at the Masimo display, and we're looking particularly at these beautiful brand new Series 10 Marantz components, and we're here with the lovely and talented Gary Dayton from Marantz.
Hey Carlo, yeah, thanks for coming today.
Yeah, good to see you, Gary.
My pleasure.
Yeah, so these things are gorgeous. They're absolutely stunning.
Thank you. Yeah, this is, as you said, it's our new 10 series. It's the first time in 8 years we've released flagship hi-fi equipment, and that's comprised of 3 products.
Okay.
At the top, we've got the Model 10 integrated amplifier.
Wow.
This is a purely analog integrated amp, balanced all the way through. No DAC, no streaming built in, but it is absolutely the most powerful and best sounding integrated amplifier we've ever built.
Oh my goodness. What, if you don't mind me asking, what's the power output of this amplifier?
So this will produce about 250 watts per channel into 8 ohms and 500 watts per channel into 4 ohms.
It'll double into 4, oh my god.
It will double into 4, yeah.
God, look at that, that is gorgeous.
So like the PM10 before, the Model 10 is a dual mono Class D design, but this time around we partnered with Purify to develop our very own amplifier modules. And we build those amplifier modules at our factory in Shirakawa, Japan.
Wow, so you tag team with Purify then on this?
We did, yeah.
Excellent.
We did, yeah. We've got a lot of respect for the sound quality, the purity, and the technology that they've been able to bring to the audio marketplace, and by partnering with our amplifier experts, I think we were able to make something that's truly unique and really fantastic sounding.
Oh, fantastic. Oh man. And it's totally analog, so no
DAC.
No built-in DAC or anything like that?
Nope, no DAC, no streaming. It's a purist piece for sure.
Gosh, that's gorgeous. Oh man.
Available in 2 colors.
Oh, 2?
Right, yep, because it's a Marantz reference piece. It's available in black, but also we have brought back the classic Marantz champagne.
Yeah, that looks just stunning. That just really looks stunning. This is a sort of hi-fi gear, I think. I remember, in my teens, I think, growing up, that I fell in love with. I mean, this is just, it's kind of has that same sort of vibe to me, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much we have evolved over more than 70 years in developing equipment. There's a big call, right, for companies that have been around a while to reissue their vintage pieces or come back with something that's, retro chic, I guess for lack of a better word. And we've resisted those calls. We don't want to do the same thing twice. We want to keep progressing, become better and better with each iteration. That being said, if you are into classic Marantz design, I think you'll find a lot of calling cards in the modern edition.
Yeah.
Things that are perhaps not so subtle, like the porthole display. That is directly inspired from products like the classic Model 9. Same holds true for the brushing texture on the front control surface, the beautiful diamond cut machine spun knobs. There are things that are more subtle. The cutout on top, that's inspired by the way the old wood cases were cut out.
May I?
Of course.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Just from a tactile sense, that just feels phenomenal. Oh, my gosh.
In the entire series, we worked so hard to make sure every detail was minded. And that's true of the details you see and the details you don't. One that is a bit difficult to see on these that's worth noting is that for this series, we're not simply putting all of the PCBs in a single box.
Okay.
Inside each of these chassis are multiple sub-enclosures so that we can isolate different circuit groups and ensure that they can perform at their best without interfering with the others.
Okay.
So in the example of Model 10, the dual switch mode power supplies and the dual amplifier modules are on the bottom floor.
Okay.
And then up top, as you noticed, we've got the linear power supply for the preamplifier and then the preamplifier board itself here at the back.
Wow. I have to say that is, the layout is beautiful, but I have to say that is going to be the most gorgeous looking transformer power supply I think I've seen.
Thank you.
Look at that. It's like it looks like jewelry. Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Well, a product can't be good if it simply performs well.
Right.
I think for a product to truly be great, it has to be excellent in many domains. Obviously, performance, design, materiality. It has to make you feel good when you see it. It's got to be exciting when you use it. So even smaller details like making sure there's no axial drift on the knobs. You know, we built a bearing system behind the knobs so it doesn't wiggle left to right, up and down, and it gives you a very satisfying action when you use
That
it.
beautiful feel in using it.
That's right, yeah. No detail left untouched.
Oh my goodness, yeah. And so, I mean, this looks like, I mean, a very clear, you know, no nonsense statement of like very high end intentions of the company.
Yeah, I mean, we want to reassert ourselves back at the top of the high-end audiophile family.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
So let's take a look at the SACD10.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that.
SACD10 follows in the footsteps of the SA10 that came before it. Obviously, it's a super audio CD player and CD player. We use our very own designed SACD 3ML transport. I think we're one of 2 high-end companies that designs our own transport mechanisms.
Wow, okay.
It obviously, you know, follows the same design, you know, convention as Model 10. The digital to analog conversion section that is built in is also our own design. That's Marantz musical mastering.
Okay.
So we use your custom DSPs and of course custom programming to run algorithms for oversampling. And then, of course, you know, low-pass filtering for conversion to analog. Like the Model 10, it's a truly balanced component, right? Input to output. It's got a fantastic headphone amplifier built in as well.
Oh, that's a nice touch too. Excellent. Oh,
yeah.
So it's a completely, you know, a bespoke, you know, digital to analog conversion section. So no off-the-shelf chips. Are you using like something like a what is it, a FPGA, like a field programmable gate array or whatever, something like that, or?
Not FPGA specifically in this, but they're like general purpose DSP chips.
Okay. Okay. Wow. So, but it's complete. You guys completely program it to decode how you would like it to do so.
Precisely true.
Very nice.
And there's also DAC access in the back, right? You know,
Right.
USB, SPDIF.
You know, if if you're so inclined, but I don't know how you'd want to be. Good gosh, man, that's just, if you don't mind me saying, completely kick-ass. Wow. Can I eject the tray?
Sure.
There we go. Oh yeah, that's sexy right there. Love that.
High quality. Again, no detail untouched.
It's absolutely silent. Oh my gosh.
So the last new product in the series is Link 10N. It's been over a decade since we had a flagship digital music player, since the NA11. So Link 10N represents a pretty incredible return to form for us. You take a look at the front and you would be forgiven if you thought it was simply a network audio player. It does do that. Using our HEOS system, of course, giving us access to services like Tidal High Res, you know, of course, you know, Pandora, Spotify Connect, AirPlay 2, Bluetooth, the list goes on. But we have also built in quite a lot of other functionality. Of course, there's DAC access, SPDIF inputs, you know, optical, digital coax, USB, but also HDMI ARC. So
Very nice.
this makes it very convenient to get great sound from your television.
Oh yeah.
But furthermore, it is a fully functional analog preamp as well.
So an analog preamp as well then in there. Okay.
That's right. Yeah. So that means all of the volume control is done in the analog domain.
Okay.
We've got balanced and single-ended analog ins and out. So you can connect other analog sources to this and switch through those sources.
Okay.
And then there are outputs that are both fixed and variable. So if you want to use it as a source component into a product like Model 10, you can do that, the fixed outs. If you would like to drive a pair of monoblock amplifiers directly, you can use the variable outs, and it
Really?
functions as an incredible analog pre. In fact, the same quality preamplification you would get in a Model 10.
Wow. Okay. Very nice. And but it has its own built-in DAC section, or
It does, yeah. It uses the Marantz musical mastering system as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Oh man. So again, silly question. If one decided to, shoot the moon and get all three of these together, what would be the best way of, say, connecting the network player to the main
Model
unit?
10, yeah. So I think most people would run the fixed outputs from the Link 10N and the SACD 10, so treat them as traditional sources.
Okay.
Then you can use the preamplifier function built into Model 10.
Okay.
That being said, if you wanted to use the Link 10N as the pre, that's fine too. All of these certainly perform exceptionally well together, but I want us to recognize that each product stands on its own 2 feet proudly as well.
Wow.
So as much as we would love for somebody to, come purchase all three at once, we don't expect everyone to. So
I mean, just by the look of these things, it's kind of hard not to want to. I mean, my gosh.
it is easy to be tempted.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of purchasing, have prices been set for these yet?
Prices have been set. The Model 10 retails in the U.S. for $15,000.
Okay.
Link 10N is $12,000 U.S. and SACD 10 is $12,000 U.S. as well.
Excellent. And availability?
Model 10 should be available on shelf within the coming few weeks. SACD 10 should be a fairly fast follow.
Okay.
And then Link 10N will be available by around mid-November.
Very nice. Wow. Gary, I mean, I know you've been involved in shepherding this project all along, and it's like, well done, man.
Oh, thank you.
Very, very well done. This is like, I mean, I know there was a lot of hands involved in this besides you, but yeah, just gorgeous, gorgeous work.
I can't take much credit. My primary role was as a cheerleader, but we have quite an impressive engineering team that's very ambitious and excited to be able to showcase the best they know how to do.
Very cool. Outstanding. Gary, man, thank you so much for the time. We really appreciate it.
Carlo, thanks for the interest.
You bet.